Hello everyone out there, welcome back to Life is a Bowl of Cashews, where life is sweet, salty, and a little nutty. I'm Brian Hull, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Paul! Hello, human.
Now, let's talk about some randomosity! Hello everybody out there, welcome back to Life is a Bowl of Cashews.
Hi, everybody. I can't do voices.
Huh?
I can't do voices.
Well, that's okay, you don't have to do voices.
That's your job. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say the podcast that is randomly generated, because that's basically what we've turned into, which I'm totally cool with.
Oh, yeah, it's totally what we've turned into. The podcast that is randomly generated.
The randomly generated podcast.
Do we have to change our name?
No, but that might change our tagline.
The randomly generated podcast. Because the name kind of is randomly generated. Not really. I mean, we made it up, but it was random.
It was random. It was supposed to be something
funny.
nonsensical that for some reason just appealed to us.
Do we have something here?
We might.
Ooh.
Life is a Bowl
We
of
shall
Cashews,
see.
the randomly generated podcast.
I dig this. All right.
I'm
All right,
not
people.
against it.
I'm not against this. I'm not. All right. So.
Is it time to get random?
I think it's time to.
Is it time for some randomosity?
And cashews. No,
And
that's it.
cashews. Which is ironic because you don't even like cashews.
I'm not a fan.
I like
I'm not
them.
a fan, ma'am.
They're not my favorite nut, but
No,
that
they're
would
really
be the peanut.
not.
I love peanuts.
Peanuts are good.
But even though technically,
super salty
don't
peanuts.
you know they're technically not a nut though?
They're not. They're a legume.
Yes, but which makes sense. I love beans.
Yeah, you do. You're a beanie person. Nope. Nope.
No, but every time I make barbecue, I have to have a side of baked beans. Otherwise, I'm like, no, we need beans.
Beans are good.
We can have any other side, but we must have beans.
We have any other side. He does. You do that. Yeah. Literally any meal. Beans.
Not any meal. Any barbecue.
Any barbecue meal.
Right.
Any barbecue. Brian.
I'm not like, oh, let me get a peanut butter and jelly with a side of beans.
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 The magical fruit.
Oh, gosh. Let's not go there.
All right. Brian Hall.
Yes. Oh, here comes the phone, which means we are starting. Is this the five topics?
The 5 topics.
5 topics.
Okay. So for people that don't know, we have AI or a random generator generate 5 random words. We have no control over it. 5 random words, and we have 2 minutes to discuss each word or each topic.
Which some of them we want to talk about way more than 2 minutes,
Yes.
and other ones
Far less.
far less.
Far less. So it is time for the untitled sequence that I just told you about. We haven't titled it yet.
The 5-minute speed round.
The 5, no, because it's 2 minutes.
Well,
It's
sorry.
2, 4, 6, it's 10
the
minutes.
five topic speed round.
5 topic speed round. Whatever, man. I'm digging it. I like the
Should
name.
we make it even just like 1 minute, just to really keep it going?
Do it.
You want to do 1 minute?
Do 1 minute.
Okay, then in that case, it's gonna be the. Wait, I want to think of something catchier. We got like the five
Let's
topic.
start with 2. Let's do 2 minutes because.
Well, we did 2 minutes last time.
You get
I know.
excited though.
But even then, I get everything out in about a minute.
Well, then I have to have time though.
That's true. You
Sure,
do.
I don't have.
Okay.
I can't do anything in 30 seconds.
All right, that's
All right.
fine. Let's keep it 2 minutes.
Here we go.
But
Are you ready?
The 5 topic showdown.
5 topic showdown. All right.
I don't know. We'll come up with a better name later.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. I've got it ready.
Doesn't even make sense. Okay. Ready?
Well, it's random.
Number 1. Elegant.
Elegant.
Let's talk about elegance.
I'm not really a big fan of it altogether. I tend to keep things casual. If it's a really
elegant.
I know you are. He loves the fancy things. Like,
well, I
if
don't
we
know.
go out to lunch or something somewhere, I'm like, oh, let's go to Chili's, and you're like, no, there's this fancy Italian place on the other side of town. Let's do that
Because it's good.
It is good.
I'm not saying elegant's always best. I'm just saying that I like being in a more elegant, fancy atmosphere versus like kind of casual. It's not really my thing.
Yeah, where I'm almost exclusively casual. I don't mind the elegance. It's fine every so often, but if I lived in elegance, I would go nuts.
Living in elegance and being temporarily is okay for me. but I can't live.
You just said living in
No,
it.
let me rephrase that. Sorry. Didn't even pay attention. Living in elegance is something I cannot do. Being in elegance temporarily is fine. When I first met my wife, she wasn't really into the elegant thing and fancy thing, so I kind of got her into that. But living in it, hard pass. Hard pass. Being in it temporarily, be like, I feel cool.
Well, even then, if I eat somewhere without you, it's almost always like a Chili's.
Yours is very
like
casual dining.
Very casual
Mine's
dining.
very elegant. Why is everything always revolve around food for us?
I don't know.
Everything.
Wait,
this
you say rubber and food?
No. I said, why does everything always evolve around food? Or revolve around food? Everything.
I don't know.
Everything. This could have been about any topic. Elegance can be a plethora of things and food.
I guess the only reason why is because the only thing I've ever really experienced that's elegant is like a fancy restaurant.
You never been to a cotillion?
No. I don't even know what
that is. How about
a
a ball?
I've seen it on an animated movie.
Yeah, I haven't either, though. I haven't been.
No.
I mean, that would be fun.
I mean, like, I've been to, like...
Oh, time's up. Can't talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. The next word is skate.
Skate. I actually really like to skate. I have not skated in years.
But wait. What kind of skating?
Rollerblading.
Rollerblading? What part of the 80s did you grow up in?
What's wrong with
that was more
rollerblading?
90s. That was more 90s.
90s was rollerblading. 80s was like the not rollerblades, you know, where they're not in a blade formation and it's just like the four on each side of the
skate.
shoe. Yeah, just a regular skate.
Yeah.
I don't like those, but rollerblading I was into back in the day.
I tried. I tried the blading and I got hurt quite a bit. Quite a bit.
So then there's no
A
more
lot.
rollerblading.
You want to hear a sad story about skating?
Gosh. I knew there was going to be a sad story.
Wait, no, listen.
There's always a sad story.
No, listen. This is a sad story about skating. When I was in elementary school, I was literally, skating. I think I was skating. Could be wrong. But I was skating, and I was in the school area, right? In the school area. And I skate. There was this bench there. I go to try to hop on the bench.
Wait, you sitting on the bench?
Shut up. What's his name?
John Mulaney.
I love him. I go to hop on the bench because I think I'm cool.
You got 37 seconds to go.
Oh crap. No. I was on the bench and I went to go hop on the bench and then I just fell over the bench and I smacked my face on the concrete and I had this huge scar and I was bleeding from here and a teacher passed by and goes, "Ugh, you're stupid," and kept walking.
That's me.
I was like 12. Who does that to a 12-year-old? An evil woman. Who's probably dead by now because she was like 78 when I met her. Well, let's be honest. She's probably dead by now. Anyway, okay. That's my adventures on skates. That's my adventures. And time's up.
Yep.
Bam.
Time is up now.
All right. Here we go.
Wow. I did not expect this topic to go this direction.
Never expect the unexpected. Well, always expect the unexpected with me.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. Number 3.
I'm ready.
Guess. The word guess.
I loved Guess Who growing up. Remember the game? Yes.
No.
Okay, well then what you were thinking of?
No, I say I don't like the game.
Oh, you don't like the game?
I used to get mad at it.
What? You get mad at most games, apparently.
I really do. Because, you know what? No. Oh, wait, guess who?
Yeah.
Like,
you have all the
you
little
have the
people's
people and you
faces
go, like,
flip
you
them
flip
down.
them down. Yeah, oh, I love that game.
But why'd you say you hated it?
Because I didn't know.
What game do you think we were talking
I don't know. I thought it was something else. Apparently it is not. Now I just feel stupid.
Don't feel
Okay,
stupid.
so wait. The game Guess Who is actually really fun. I'm sorry. I need some water. Excuse me. I don't know what. Do you know what I thought you were talking about?
What?
Battleship. I really did. I really thought you were talking about Battleship. I don't know why.
I love Guess Who. I hate Battleship.
I'm so ADHD. It's crazy. My ear itches. See? There it is. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. I really thought you were talking about Battleship.
We still have 30 seconds to talk about guessing.
Oh, good. Okay. I like Guess Who the game. I don't like... I I truly thought you said battleship, but I don't know why, because the word is guess. I'm the worst when it comes to that. Anyway.
I guess we don't have a lot to say on this one.
Oh, that was a good one, Fran. Oh my gosh, we are dorks. The next word.
Hang on. Let me just go ahead and cancel this. We had 4 seconds left.
Okay.
We weren't.
I don't know this word. What's that word?
I don't know that word. Let's look it up.
Pequent?
I'm gonna look it up.
The word is pequent.
How do you spell it? P-I-Q.
P-I-Q-U-A-N-T. Pequent? Pequent? How do you say it?
Pequent? Pequent, I believe.
Pequent.
Pequent. Having a pleasantly sharp taste or appetizing flavor.
Oh, a pleasantly sharp taste. A piquant
Similar
taste?
to spicy, tangy, spiced, or peppery. So I guess spicy.
Oh, so like a piquant sauce.
I guess.
Oh, I've never heard that word.
Piquent.
Piquant.
A piquant sauce.
A piquant sauce. Okay. So the word is piquant.
Okay.
Let's talk about a piquant.
Well, I can tell you about I had the most piquant thing I've ever had in my life.
I like that we're using the brand new word. I feel like this is a spelling competition. The word is piquant.
When I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and did the Blazing Challenge, my face was very piquant.
Wait, is that the right use of the word?
Probably not.
No, I don't know what we're
I tasted piquant flavors.
Oh, there you go.
Should have been
piquant flavors.
Yeah.
So it's a sharp, intense flavor.
Yeah.
Wow, what a word we just learned.
I know.
Piquant.
But yeah, if we're gonna keep talking about the stories behind it, yeah, I did do the Blazing Challenge at Buffalo Wild Wings when I was in college. I don't know why, but that was like one of my college bucket list things. Like, I want to do this, so I did.
Is that what your mouth does? It goes all the way to the side like that when you were in college? I want to do that. I want to do. How do you do that?
Like this?
That's hard.
Like this?
Like this? I can't do it. Anyways, go ahead.
But yeah, so I did it. I was in a musical at the time, and our lead was like, I was like his sidekick in the show. Mm-hmm. And we started to really bond and get to know each other. And he's like, oh, you want to do the Blazing Challenge? I've done it like 8 times. Come with me. I'm like, okay. So we go. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't realize, like, I love spicy foods or piquant foods. I love piquant foods.
Piquant foods.
By golly, I did not realize there are 2 battles to fight with that one at the table and one about 12 hours later. Wow! And the second battle is so much worse than the first.
Gosh,
and the first
so
one was already
bad.
bad. I almost passed out on the toilet.
You did pass out one time in our friendship.
I've passed out multiple times.
That is a
but
thing.
But not from piquant flavors.
Not from Stop it. Not oh, we only had 5 seconds left. Oh my gosh, because I have a piquant story.
Oh.
Too bad. All right, moving on.
I'm sorry, we took too long on
it's fun.
Because
that was I forgot my piquant story. Okay, so the next word is nebulous.
Nebulous.
Well, what is? I mean, I know what it means, but
I do too, but I don't really know.
How do you use that?
The only thing I can think of is Crash Nebula. It's not even nebulous; it's nebula.
Nebulous. Okay.
I feel like this whole conversation is just gonna be very nebulous.
Oh, dad jokes.
I love my dad jokes.
I am trying to think of nebulous is
really
the universe is nebulous.
Yes.
It
is.
Mm-hmm. My life sometimes feels nebulous.
I agree with that. Okay, now we've said it so many times, I don't even know if I know what it means, and I just thought I did.
What does it mean?
I don't know.
Now we have to look it up.
I thought
does
it
not mean what I think it means?
I thought it meant like why,
sure.
like something big and confusing and not really like nailed
I'm
down.
looking it up.
Like something
Let's
kind of confusing.
Okay, let's see. Define nebulous.
Oh, see, I'm old school. I type.
In the form of a cloud or haze, hazy, or a concept or unclear idea, vague or ill-defined.
Okay. So
okay, I speak very nebulous.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Yes,
I speak very nebulous.
Well, not all the time. Sometimes you're very poignant and to the point, or you're very piquant.
I was just gonna say I'm very piquant and to the point. Okay.
Well,
I know. All
I
the
didn't
words.
think we'd be learning words with this random generator.
Pequent.
We still have 27 seconds to talk about nebulous. Other than
But
the
I
fact
do
we-
speak very nebulous.
Yes,
I do.
yes,
When
you
I
do.
speak, people are like, what? And I'm like, doesn't matter. Point is, I speak nebulous. It's a thing.
Yeah.
But you don't. You speak.
I can speak nebulous.
Yeah, but you speak my language now. You speak Paul.
It took me a while. Yeah.
It's hard to speak Paul.
It is very hard.
Our
to speak
friends
Paul.
would understand. Paul's a hard language.
Yes, Paul is a hard language.
Paul's a hard language to understand. Time's up. All right. That was the last word
Okay.
for that. Okay. So I have a question before
Yes.
we move on.
Yes. Okay.
My question is thus.
Oh, okay.
When are you ordering Harry Potter? Go.
When the game comes out,
When is that? February what?
like the 17th, I think.
Is it like super coming up?
Like in a couple weeks. Yeah.
You don't know how excited I am, man.
Well, probably by the time this comes out, it'll be out.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited.
It does look really cool.
Be excited like me.
I'm
Do it.
excited, but I'm not that excited.
Oh, I'm excited. It's Harry Potter.
I love Harry Potter. I'm
What
excited
does
to
she
play it.
say? What does Hermione say?
It's Leviosa,
Yeah.
not Leviosa.
By the Who. I was on the YouTube of the shorts. Listen, not like shorts, but YouTube shorts. And your friend came up, the
Which
voice
friend?
actress. Oh, I forgot her name.
Oh, Shelby?
Shelby.
Oh,
She
she's good.
does incredible voices.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's why we
Hermione,
collab.
her Hermione
Oh,
is
it's spot on.
amazing.
It's spot on.
Amazing. I was all like, wow, that girl.
She's
that's-
good.
Yeah, I remember one time you guys were filming and I came by and I was doing something else, but I only met her for like 3.9 milliseconds.
Yeah.
But she was super cool. And she
Yeah.
was doing the Halloween thing with you.
Yeah,
right?
the why can't I think of the name of it? I Put a Spell on You.
Yeah, that was
I
a
put a
good
spell on
video.
you.
If you guys haven't seen that video, you guys need to go see that video because that is a really good video on Brian's channel.
I mean, even if it's not Halloween, you should still
You
watch
should
it.
see it. Is it on Shelby's too?
No, it's just mine.
Just yours? Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
We did Disney villains singing Put a Spell on You.
Oh my gosh, so good.
spell on you.
The way
and now
both of
you'll
you should
go.
see the video. It's so good. All right, Brian, it's time.
Okay, I'm ready. Give me my words.
This is gonna be.
So what are we gonna call this segment? This is
I don't know.
I don't know. Voicing random, voicing
No.
randomosity.
No, maybe we have to think of these words. We
Yeah.
have to think. But
We should have
so
come up with this before this episode. But
right?
our,
right.
our pledge is to come up with this stuff before the
We
next
will,
episode.
or you guys can give us names in the comments. That'd be great. Okay. So for this round, I am generating 3 words. 3 rounds of 3 words that
Ba-la-la-la.
3 words during 3 rounds that Brian has to make a voice to.
Yeah.
So Brian has to do on the spot impression of these 3 words 3 times. Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Hill, plane, as in like, plan. There's no I in it. Oh, shoot. All right. Hill,
Well, there's no I in like you're talking about
like a
something
like a
is
plane.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
a plane that
a
flies. There's still
field
no
or-
I.
I know that. There's an E on the end. I'm just saying like a plane, like a field, or
Oh,
like a plane,
yeah.
like a plane something. Plain Jane. All right. Hill, plan, and burn.
Hill, plan, and burn.
Hill, plan, and burn. Oh.
I am a little ember, and my plan is I will light the entire hill on fire.
You get stepped on.
Not in my forest. Only you can prevent forest fires.
He sounded
Best
more like Pete, but
Segway. That was a great. I don't even know how to describe how amazing that was. You transitioned that. That was great. Okay, I'm happy with
I
that.
can't remember what Smokey the Bear's voice used
What
to
would
be.
Pete do? With Pete saying it though.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Stupid. I love it. All right, the next one. Mole, like the animal.
Mm-hmm.
Foal, and bounce. Oh boy. I know where this is going.
Or do you?
I-
I know where you think it's
I
going to go.
think I know where it's going.
I have emerged from my hole. But I am blind because I cannot see, for I am a mole.
Why is he so dramatic?
I am the mole arising from the ground, and now I am the fawn, the baby deer. I go fleep, fleep, jump through the forest, and I bounce along.
I don't know
I
what's
bounce along.
happening.
Okay, stop. You didn't get the part of Shakespeare. Why not? That interpretive dance was perfect.
Oh my gosh, it was interpretive. That was amazing. Okay, cut. You didn't get the part. Sorry. I love the interpretive dancing.
Well,
But I am a mole.
when I started, it was going to actually be like a mole talking to his friend the fawn, but I didn't know how to make the
Oh
bouncing.
my gosh.
Unless I just threw Tigger in there.
That was the best ever. Third, final round.
All right, I'm ready.
3 words.
I'm ready.
Thaw, like thawing
Thaw.
something.
Okay.
Relieve, like
Thaw.
I'm relieving you. Or laboratory, and laboratory. Thaw, relieve, laboratory. I don't even know where you can go with this.
I know exactly where I'm going with this. To me, there was an idea that
Go.
popped in my head immediately.
Okay. I love this.
Ah, bring it in. Yes. You bring it into the laboratory. Yes. Here inside this giant ice block, we have the original caveman.
Yes, master. What do we do with the caveman?
Quiet, Igor. Bring him in. We shall thaw him immediately. Ice thaw. Igor, that means like put the heaters over it.
Oh, yes, master.
Yes! Relieve him from his icy prison! Relieve him! We've done it! We've brought back prehistoric life! Thunder crash.
Igor,
Master, I am scared! Quiet, Igor! We have done it!
I don't even know how to respond to that. That was amazing. That was a whole show. Okay, podcast is over. we've thoroughly entertained you guys. There is no more need to be done. Zero more.
I don't think we've laughed this hard on a podcast
Oh my
before.
gosh, what the heck? I love it. This
Okay.
is too much fun.
Oh.
Oh my god, you need a break, man. You need to get some water. You gotta drink. Watch this. Ready? Here we go. I'm drinking water. You can drink water.
No, I didn't bring my water. Oh, no, yes, I did.
Oh my gosh,
I have
guys, what's going on with him? I love it.
Oh,
I
that was
love
fun.
it. That round of applause. Do you remember doing that as a kid?
Oh,
round of
totally do that.
applause. Okay.
I remember that's where my love of dad jokes began. Actually, no, it was a pun book,
A pun book.
or just it was a kid joke book. But let's be real here, that's just a pun book.
It is a pun book.
Yeah, and I remember there's one joke I will never forget. It's what do you get when you cross a centipede and a parrot?
What?
A walkie-talkie. I don't know why, but that joke stuck with me
No.
and started my love of dad
No.
jokes plus the round of applause. I learned them both about the same time, and I'm like, what is this beautiful world of puns? Wow.
Wow is all I have to say. That's all I gotta say. All right. Brian Hall.
Are we about to start our randomly generated topic?
Randomly
conversation?
generated topic has been generated.
Okay, what is the generated
Beep, boop,
topic?
boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop,
Okay.
beep. Boop. All right. Random. Oh, whoa. Calm down, microphone. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. Randomly generated topic is from the phone that I don't have in my hand, but I did see it. Where did you go last weekend? And why did you do it last weekend?
Okay. Do you want me to start or do you want to start?
I will start.
Okay, go ahead and start.
Hello, everybody. My name is Paul. Last weekend,
You went a lot of places last weekend.
Oh my god, I totally forgot until you said those words.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I forgot what I did last weekend, but you reminded me by saying those words.
Okay.
I was so busy last weekend.
Oh, you went
It
everywhere.
wasn't funny. Okay, here we go. First, Saturday. It was Saturday. All right. Saturday, I went to my sister's house to go see her in-laws because her in-laws are friends of ours. So we went to go see them. They wanted to see my kids, so we did that. Then after that, we had to run over to my actual in-laws' house. Then we stayed there for a hot millisecond. Then after that, we went to, help me out here because
Well, y'all tried to do a hike Saturday also.
Oh, we did a hike. No, Saturday morning we did a hike. And let me tell you, I am not an adventurous hikey person, as you can clearly tell by my presentation.
So he told me he was going to go on this hike. Well, he was going to go on a hike with somebody else.
I was going to go on a hike up with my
friends
colleagues.
from work. Yeah. And then they at day before or something had to cancel.
My friend had to cancel.
And you were like, you know what? No, I still want to go do this hike. I'm going to go with
I
my
did.
wife and kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there going, why?
You?
Because I know you are not an outdoorsy man. You don't even like going to the beach, let alone a hike.
I just want to point out a couple things here. If you don't think Jesus can change, here you go.
Oh, no. Jesus
Perfect.
can totally do change.
Because it be a working. But yeah, so I went on a hike with my family. It was disgusting. I hate the outdoors, but I did it because I know I need to. And I need to get out there and walk because I'm a big boy. Anyway, so I did that. My kids absolutely loved it. My
I'm
wife
sure they
loved
did.
it. I walked up a hill that was probably the size of Mount Everest.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe a little bigger than
it
Mount
was probably
Everest.
about what? It was probably like a 30-foot hill.
It was steep, though. It was steep. So I did that, came back down, sweating my katukas off. After that, we went to home. We went back home. And then after we went back home, we ate some lunch, did that, then went to my sister's in-laws, then went to go see my in-laws, then did something else I completely forgot, and then came back home, and I fell asleep immediately. And I think I came by to play games with you.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep playing games because I was that tired.
Yeah.
I was like, good night.
Which he doesn't normally fall asleep watching me play games.
Well, that's a lie.
Not usually.
I'm usually.
You've done it, but I'd
Yeah.
say like 80% of the time you're watching, you don't fall asleep. 80 to 90%.
Okay, I'll give you that. So that was my weekend. Why I did it, I don't know. Where, then you know where I went.
Well, I know
Amen.
exactly why you did all these things. Because you love your family.
I do love my family. Guys, my family is the bee's knees.
They're pretty cool.
Okay, moving on. Brian Hall, where did you do last weekend and why'd you do it?
Well, all
Or
of
where'd you go?
all of my stuff is far less, selfless. In fact, it was far more selfish.
I don't think so. I know what you did last week, and none of that was selfish. Go ahead. And I went to church on Sunday,
Yeah.
and then we did something else.
You went somewhere, and then I went somewhere else.
Next weekend, I get to see my friend Jen. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted. Sorry.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go start on Saturday too. Saturday I went and ran a whole bunch of errands. I have been neglecting my grill and my smoker lately, so I've been wanting to get some new spices, get some new recipes. Really clean up my grill and my smoker so I can do a whole lot of work with them and get like a new propane tank and everything for my grill and all that.
Accessories.
Propane and propane accessories. I've still never even watched King of the Hill, but I know it enough because it takes place in
Do it
Arlington,
better.
Texas. I sell propane and propane accessories.
You need to practice that voice.
Well, like I said, I've never seen the show.
That was pretty good for never seeing it. All right, go ahead.
But yeah, so I was running out, doing a bunch of errands, got my oil changed, did that kind of stuff. And then I've been wanting to try this for a while. I found these butcher shows on YouTube. And it's from like Discovery or TLC or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the show didn't do great. So they just put full episodes of it on YouTube, like the actual company did.
Interesting.
So I've just been going through those, and it's so interesting. I'm like, I didn't
pretty
know
fun.
about that cut. I want to try that. I didn't know about that cut. I want to try that. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go to a grocery store for my barbecue meat. I want to go to a butcher. So I found a butcher in the area, went to go talk to them just to see what I could do, because some of the meat cuts that I would like from Texas aren't readily
Can't find
available.
in California.
Yeah, are not readily available in the LA area. Very difficult. So I walk in and I start talking with this dude, and he was so cool. He's over there just like, oh yeah, we got this cut. We just cut it up today and all this. And oh, you want to smoke this stuff? Oh, you want to try that? And I'm like, oh, you're like my new best friend.
And then I cried. He replaced me with a butcher.
No, but I'm going to go get my meat from there on out.
That's where you got the 15-pounder, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, the first thing I saw was they had a full brisket. And that's one of the things you can't find out here. In Texas, you can get a brisket for like, what, $3 a pound?
Probably
Something
cheap,
like
yeah.
that. And I was able to, it's not that cheap out here, not even
No.
close. But, if I can find a brisket at all, it's a brisket flat.
Right.
Which is
isn't as
okay,
good.
but it's not the same as a point cut
No.
brisket. I'm not even a big brisket guy, but even I'm like, no, I want the point cut. Don't
Yeah.
give me no flat.
Don't give me no flat. Don't give me no flat. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, anyway, so I ended up getting a whole brisket from this guy, and then got a pork shoulder to do pulled pork with. So yeah, I brought that home, and then began the propane escapades, because I got a new propane tank, or I got a refill on it, and I was putting it into my grill, and then as soon as I plug it in, I hear a tss, and I just smell gas, and I'm like, turn it off immediately. I'm like, nope, not playing this game. So I like call the place that I got it from, just be like, it's doing this. It's never done this before.
That's how he sounds when he calls people too.
I don't like this. And so they were like, oh, just try these couple things. It's probably fine. So I tried those couple things. It didn't work. I called my dad, and I'm just like, Dad, am I about to die if I turn on my grill? He's like, you won't die, but don't turn it on.
It's not safe. No.
So I ended up getting back in touch with with the place I got it from, and we switched it out and got a new one. Everything was fine.
And then what happens when you switched it out?
Oh, nothing. It was fine.
No. At the place. Something happened.
Oh.
Which was hilarious.
When I switched it out, the guy who was helping me earlier to get the propane in the first place, I was talking to him on the phone. So when I came back, he just said, like, oh, we'll get you a new one. He recognized me, not because I was there before, but because he was like, yeah, I was talking to my boss after you left, and he told me you were famous. I was like, oh, no.
It was quite funny.
So, yeah, he's like, you're Dracula now. I'm like, yes, blah, blah, blah. I do not say blah, blah, blah.
I do not say blah, blah, blah.
But, yeah, so we did that, and then got that all hooked up.
And then you hung out with Sarah.
Yeah, I went to see our friend Sarah on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
After church, I went and did that. Yeah, we went to one of the only Tex-Mex places I can find out in LA. It's so good. You can get queso with smoked brisket in it. Yes.
What's it called?
Justin Queso.
For those who like Tex-Mex, I actually did try it. It is a very good restaurant.
Oh, it's good.
It's called Just in Queso. It's in Hollywood. It's
and
on
the
Sunset.
name is awesome.
Right, Just in Queso. Spelled like queso. Quite funny. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's so
there.
good.
You might see Brian there because he attends.
I don't go super often.
I don't like I like it, but I can't eat a lot there because they put cheese on everything.
Well, that's
Stupid
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
That's Tex-Mex. You put cheese on everything.
Real Mexican food doesn't do that.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Which is funny because anytime my family
almost.
comes out here and they're like, Brian, we want some Mexican food. I'm like, okay.
No.
Because in Texas, we just call everything Mexican food.
Yeah, or it's Tex-Mex.
Because most everything out there is Tex-Mex. There are some legit Mexican places out there, but it's far and few between.
Right.
It's unless you get close to El Paso, then there's a bunch, or like the border.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
But yeah. So yeah, anytime they're over, they're just like, oh, we want Mexican food. I'm like, so you're gonna get authentic Mexican food out here. In most places, you're not gonna get Tex-Mex. So don't ask them where the queso is. They probably don't have it. Well, why would they not have queso? Because that's a Tex-Mex thing. But it's Mexican food. Tex-Mex.
The cutest thing your mom did when she came out
Oh,
here, we went to this
gosh.
Mexican place, and she goes, Brian, what's mole sauce? It was pretty funny. It's mole.
In her defense, I'd never heard of mole either
And
before I moved
I think
out
I
here.
said it. I was like, oh, no, that's actually called mole. It's like a peanut butter chocolatey spicy sauce. Oh. I go, well, you're in LA County.
I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know when I moved out here.
I mean, we are primarily,
I'm
a
sure
lot
there's
of Hispanic
mole
culture.
in Texas somewhere, but I had just never seen it.
Yeah. Oh, Mexican food, you can't miss in LA County, man.
Oh,
we have the
no.
best Mexican food, I swear.
Well, I'm sure it's better in Mexico.
I don't think anything's better than the actual country itself.
Well, that's what I
but
meant.
I would definitely say heavily influenced, which
Yeah.
I like.
So yeah, all that to say, had a lovely time catching up with Sarah. It was a lot of fun. And then on the way home, I was texting our friends David and Lisa because we started playing that game together.
Which one?
Oh
yeah, you went to Lisa and David's for that.
Yeah. So for the
I want to play it.
You want to play it?
I want to play because I just want to see it. Like, it's a pretty cool game.
Oh, well, we can play it, huh?
Okay.
So yeah. If you guys are familiar with a game called Until Dawn, it's this is basically a game much like that. So for those who don't know, Until Dawn is like this really kind of cheesy B-movie type of horror movie video game.
It's funny.
And I don't really like horror stuff, but for some reason, I kind of liked Until Dawn. Like, I was watching other people play it on YouTube, and I just really got into it. And then I found out that our friend Lisa really liked Until Dawn, so we started playing a couple of those types of games.
Lisa likes scary stuff.
Oh,
though.
she really does.
Yeah.
I can handle this because it's like, it feels like you're watching a really bad horror movie where you know where most of the cutscenes, where the jump scares are going to be.
Right.
It's a little intense, but not as bad as I was anticipating it to be.
It's funny-esque.
Yeah, and it's like,
It has a funny twist
you're
to it.
dealing with like these over cartoony characters kind of a thing. It's like they're portrayed very realistically, but at the same time, it's like they're all like these one-dimensional teenagers who are like, "Oh, we're in the."
It's like stereotypical American teenager reactions and behavior. It's funny, but it's like, okay.
It's like, I feel like this premise of a show would be like one of those shows in the background of like Gravity Falls.
Oh, 100%.
Like Grunkle Stan is watching.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna go into this building. No, don't go into the building. Oh my gosh, I died.
Yes,
except it's not that funny.
No,
like
it's
there
not.
there are some funny moments, but no.
What's it called again?
It's called Quarry. I think is what it's called.
Quarry. That's right.
Yeah.
If you guys are into the, I guess, scary-ish,
It's
funny, weird.
It's definitely on the
Make your
scarier
own
side,
pathway.
and also it's very not PG friendly.
Oh yeah, no.
It is not. It's rated M for a reason. Yeah, I don't really talk about this, but yeah, most of the games that I play off camera are usually the M-rated games because I can't play those on stream or play those on the channel. So that's really
No,
a way
because
for
then
me
you'll
to...
get tagged and you.
Well, even then, I don't want to. I know a lot of.
Well, you're family friendly.
I try to stay family friendly.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what I play off camera, just because it's far enough removed from my work that I can relax.
And it's his
with
own
that.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your own thing.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
You sounded like you had a fun weekend.
It was fun. I'm just sorry yours wasn't as fun.
It was okay.
That's
It was
why I
fun.
said mine feels much more self-indulgent, because
Oh,
I was just
no.
like, oh, hang out with my friends, play some video games, get some barbecue meat. Yay!
But I love hanging out with my family. I mean, it is one of the things I do because I work a lot.
Yeah.
So I want to make time for my family because it's really important to me. So
Yeah.
of course I'm going to make time
that's
for them.
good.
Brian, I'm done talking.
Okay. Just put a hard end to the conversation. I'm done talking.
I'm done talking. I think this is a good place to close it out.
I think so too.
I'm going to talk to them like I talk to my patients. Okay, it's time to transition out today.
Do you really say that to your
Transition out?
Yeah.
I
Really?
always, I say like, instead of saying like, okay, it's over, okay, time's up, or like, okay, well, see you I always say like, okay, before we transition out. It just sounds more smooth and kind, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's what I say. My patients like it. They're like,
Oh.
oh, transition out. I'm like, yeah, instead of saying like, time's up. I do 45-minute sessions, so they go quick. Anyway, oh, do I do 45? No, I do. Do I? I don't know what I do. Anyway, so, well, that's my private pay. I do 45 minutes.
For a split second, I thought you were about to say "ababoy."
Boy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and listening to Life is a Bowl of Cashews.
Oh, for a second, I thought you were doing baby talk to him. Thank you for liking
Take over
and
the
watching.
baby.
I can't even bring myself to
No,
do
I
that
can't. I
anymore.
can't. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That's it. That's all I got to say. Yeah, Yeah, no, I forgot. Anyway, all right. It was amazing talking to you guys. We will see you next week on Life is a Bowl of Cashews.
That's right. See you later.
Bye now.